This was a group of terrorists armed with technology 10 times more advanced than the National Security Agency. They placed a high-powered unidirectional explosive on the ground, then all covered their ears in perfect sync. Beneath them was the NSA's secret base. After blasting open a hole, they jumped straight down and released flying reconnaissance drones that scanned for target identification, then immediately launched into a ruthless slaughter. Clearly, this organization had done their homework before coming after the NSA. The director reacted quickly and led his team in a counterattack, but they were mere office personnel, not soldiers, and were quickly overwhelmed, forced to retreat tactically. A drone then flew into the base and identified the director as the highest-ranking target, but before it could act, he shot it down in a single shot. Several terrorists then swapped in high-yield explosives and launched indiscriminate attacks across the base. In an instant, the entire facility was reduced to rubble. The NSA suffered massive casualties, with only a few lucky enough to survive. Driving a specialized armored vehicle, the terrorists fired a rocket to blast open the main gate. The guards at the entrance were sent flying. The director then deployed a drone and analyzed that the enemy's equipment was at least 10 times more advanced. It was clear they were well prepared and had precise strike targets. Their attacks were surgical and deadly, suggesting that the mastermind behind them knew the NSA inside out. But surrender wasn't in his nature. If he wanted to beat them, he'd have to strike with something more dangerous, more deadly, something that could destroy them from within. And the only kind of people like that were already behind bars. He was a man who seemed to come with his own soundtrack, chained from head to toe, like a wild beast in human form. Black was a former Special Forces soldier sentenced to 30 years in prison for assaulting a superior officer. Ryan wanted him to work for him, but Black refused decisively. It wasn't until Ryan mentioned that their old comrades had been killed that Black's anger could no longer be contained. Then Ryan told him to meet at Delta Heights tomorrow at 12:06 p.m., which was clearly a plan to help him escape. As the seconds ticked by, the time for yard release finally arrived. When Black stepped into the corridor, he saw the clock strike 12:06.
I'm gonna really miss you. What?